So now we got you working these, we got you killing chumps, we got you adolescents, 2 P9s into the cruise. We got you someone got their head kicked in. We got you declines to the makes them too jealous again. I knew you were the one when I saw Machine Gun Etiquette. I knew you were the one when I saw the peace war come. We got you worth the fake 31 minutes of good sex, a couple of adventures and a pair of out of steps. Got you what we do is secret, we got 2 TSOLs, got you freedom and choices, we got 2 to 3 hits from hell. I knew you were the one.
All right, we're going to be starting in a second as soon as Corpo enters the room. That was his Kyo. He's supposed to walk in right now.
I never thought about the universe, it made me feel small. Never thought about the problems of this planet at all. Global warming, radioactive sites, imperialistic wrongs, and animal rights. No! Why think all the bad things when life is so good? Why hope with an M when there's always a could? Let the whales worry about the poisons in the sea. Outside of California, changes, I've no reactions. Your dilemmas are my distractions. That's the way to go, Franco, un-American. No way to go, Franco, un-American. No way to go, Franco, un-American. No way to go, Franco, un-American. I never looked around, never second guessed. Then I read some Howard Zinn, now I'm always depressed. And now I can't sleep from years of apathy, all because I read a little Noam Chomsky. I'm eating vegetation cause of fast food nation. I wear a couple shoes cause of globalization. I'm watching Michael Moore expose the awful truth. I'm listening to Public Enemy and Reagan Youth. I see no world peace cause of zealous armed forces. I eat no breath mints cause I'm from the hooked horses. Now I can't believe what an absolute failure. The president's laughing cause he voted for Nader. That's no way to go, Franco, un-American. No way to go, Franco, un-American. No way to go, Franco, un-American. Where can we go, Franco, un-American? I wanna move north and be a Canadian, or hang down low with the nice Australians. I don't wanna be another I don't care again. What are we gonna do, Franco, Franco, un-American? Frank, the new CEO, had to answer to the board. The board was getting anxious, and the shelters were on the bed, legs in air, ass cheeks open wide. They were about to get fucked like it was their first time. When one makes 20 million and 10,000 people.
All right, if you haven't retweeted or Facebook shared or whatever the hell I always say, do it now. Let's get some more peeps in here.
Dan, the company man, fell
I've not fixed the forums yet, no. I want to, but I don't have time for forums.
after 16 years of service and a family to support, he actually started to believe the weaponry and chemicals were for national defense. 'Cause Danny had a mortgage and a boss to answer to. and family and moved into their home. The paper rich, he suffered from dementia.
All right, Brian is going to pee, and then we're going to start the show. What time is it? 8:30. Okay, we're not too bad. Look who we got. We're about to start.
Call ambulance. Tell my Wi-Fi. Error in judge. Man cut my life. No second chance. No guiding light. I never.
Warning. The following show contains explicit language.
Wreckless Media Radio. Oh, God. Ah! I'm trying to breathe some life into the room because everybody is like a fucking cadaver today.
Yeah!
We partied a little hard yesterday.
We did.
We partied hard.
We had a blast.
First of all, let me explain a little something about something. We're doing this show here today on a Saturday instead of a Friday because people bought plane tickets to a now defunct Saturday live Red Bar Radio, Wreckless Media Radio
Now it's
show
just a Wreckless
here
show, though, which
in
is good.
Detroit. And you poor saps already bought tickets for the plane ride and all that stuff. Shane, you traveled, I don't know how many miles, thousands of miles. He left his small home that's 12 leagues under the sea. And you have beautiful gills.
Me and Brian aren't amused.
No, and nor should you, because and honestly, I don't know how I have the energy right now. Basically,
I don't know how you're doing this.
I don't know either.
I'm confused.
Last night, we treated all of the fans to a very expensive Andrew WK concert
Pre-show.
that was here in Detroit, Atlanta.
Yay.
And you got us in line. No,
I got you guys in line. I'm the man.
Just say it was me.
I'm the
We'll
coolest
just say
guy
it's
ever.
Brian.
Yeah. Everyone
No.
say Greg's cool.
Greg sucks.
Yeah, that's great.
See, there's so much to talk. I don't even
Fuck
know
me.
I don't even know where to begin. Well, first of all, we are after this show. I'm gonna release several pictures onto the internet of all of you listeners right now, naked in a pyramid, hosed down, and we're gonna be standing in military get-up. And I just want to pose with the thumbs.
Yeah.
Just
The
because
good
I
stuff.
love Guantanamo Bay.
An Iraq selfie.
They had really poor lighting. I want to do a photo shoot with a really famous
The
photographer.
lighting's too bad in this room.
But I'm getting ahead of myself. What I want to talk. Wait, what were you going to say?
I said you were jumping the gun a little bit.
I am. I'm so sorry.
Chill out.
Now, all of our brains are mush, right, Raven? Axel.
She's fine.
Raven, you brought your friend named Axel here, and I don't care why you're called Axel.
Makes me want a better nickname.
And then we have Cameron over here, which I've never heard of you before.
I have, actually.
You're like an invisible man, except you're right here in front of us.
You're the exact opposite of an invisible man that
big
you're just
smile.
like.
Shane
You're the
is...
scariest person I've ever
Shane's
seen.
a person we've met before. We like
Yeah. I
Kinda.
feel like he should only wear lab coats. And you should create ghost busting gear. Something of that nature.
Study ducks.
Study ducks.
Yeah.
Do something with your
I've been
life.
tagging all the ducks in northern Michigan. And,
Seed tagging.
yeah. See,
Right
tagging
on.
all the ducks.
You know, if you just get the tip of your pre-cummy penis right on the tip of that duck vag, man, oh man, that's an accomplishment. Because then you can track them for wherever.
Yeah.
You know, seed tag.
You can feel them.
Try it. Try it in your local park. And then we have the people that were with us last night, and oh god, I don't know where to begin here. We have.
I've fallen in love.
First of all, these are the two people that I met in California, which I've talked about if you've listened to the show recently. Yeah,
You guys listen to the show?
you guys are second-rate citizens here, which means we're gonna hose you like black people in the 60s. Mm-hmm. We have Zach.
Hello.
And we have, I'm so sorry, I always forget your name.
Jari.
Jari. We have Jerry.
I think
I'm
it's very- I
Jerry.
think Zach and Jerry are very funny because Greg really likes Jerry and I really like Zach. And I feel like if we groom them enough, we can make them like
I think I know
ourselves.
why you like Zach. Because me and Zach are the same person.
It is,
We're
you
the
guys do,
same
you know
guy.
what? You
You're
look
right.
a lot alike.
We're the same
You
guy.
do, yeah. You know what? I just don't like Jerry. I mean, I just flat out don't like Jerry.
was the only one I wanted to like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said the only person he likes on the show is you yesterday.
Well, that makes sense.
I don't blame you.
Who's the biggest piece of shit on the show that is just like a crazy madman and gets wasted and just gives us death stares all night when we go to the bar with him? Corpolongo. Of course, he's the most charismatic one of all of us. That's why.
I'm a lovable drunk.
No, you're not. You're a horrific drunk.
Yeah, you're a really
all of your
bad
friends that I think are crazy out of their minds on drugs and just alcohol, they come up to me and they're like, dude,
gotta take care of Brian.
Brian's got a problem, man.
We got to take care of Brian. Whenever I go to the bar, I have to watch you.
Yeah,
it's like I have to babysit Jerry every
time
I'm with you.
babysat all the time, and it's not that I'm like I have to be babysat. Like Jerry's gonna get his ass beat because he does stupid things,
which we're gonna get into in a second. Which I thought it was a blast because of that.
I embraced the whole thing.
There's several things that happen. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say I just need to be babysat because I'll just wander off.
You'll wander off.
I go out on my own adventures.
You'll end up on a train.
He'll lose a limb somehow, and he won't remember how.
What I was doing.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Greg saved me.
That was crazy.
Now, Zach and Jerry are the guys that I met in California when I was on my California tour.
And your description of them at first was not a good description. They're way different than I thought.
What did I describe them as?
Two gay boys.
I think I'm like
Nailed it.
100% accurate.
Yeah, but there's much more to them besides being gay boys.
100% accurate.
Okay, I know they're gay boys.
Well, this is what I understood California then. Like, you're gay and you're Californian.
And you're
There's
straight?
no difference, and no, there's no sex really. Like sexual preference.
It's like a different planet. An asexual planet.
It's just
Kinda.
whatever's there.
It's whatever's cool, dude.
Do you guys not use hair gel in California either? No hair gel in California.
They use
Oh,
moose.
you do?
Moose.
Who
No, I
uses
said they use moose.
They use mousse.
Yeah, that's fancy.
I use paste.
Meese.
I use just red paint because it hardens it into a shell because I really want to look like that chick from Toys. You guys are too young.
I don't even know toys.
Really? With
Your
what's his
reference
name?
is just
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
I know the toy.
Stand up, you Californians.
Get in front of the camera,
Take a
guys.
bows.
Now these are the guys that are going to train me in the ways of California.
Macklemore.
You'll also notice here that Zach has a sling.
That's
and
real.
a really fucked up shoulder. Just the most fucked up shoulder you can ever imagine.
He partied too hard.
Partied too hard.
He was the only guy that partied as hard as me.
I don't think anybody partied as hard
No,
as you.
you partied the hardest there.
I don't think anybody understands how hard I partied.
No, I understand. You were so happy.
I was the happiest man because I partied
I've never
so
seen
hard.
you happy. That was the first time.
I was really happy.
On a scale from idiot to Party Town USA,
I was Party Town USA.
you didn't let me finish.
It was a trick question.
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
Shut up!
Do not
Everybody
talk
just freaked out
while we're doing the show.
I'd also like to mention, I love the look of disappointment when the listeners walk into the studio.
Oh, everyone's so sad.
I've been saying for years that this is a big piece of shit studio, and
Now they get to see it.
I'm really
We've used the
embarrassed.
same table since we started.
Yeah, I know.
The only sticker on our table's a red bar one.
I know. Yeah. Well, we had Wreckless stickers on it, but I
peeled them.
Brian peeled them all off.
But you leave the
touch
red
things.
bar sticker.
At all times, I have to be touching something. It's very weird, but it's something I got to do.
You have a cock and ball.
Yeah,
One
cock and ball.
Yeah.
And I have to touch it.
Well, that's what you should do instead of like just breaking things.
No,
Because it is such
It's
a
a
mess.
mess. It's a
If
mess.
anything's here, you do
But I
play with
clean
it.
it up.
You fiddle.
You're a
You
fiddler.
fiddle.
I'm a
Battler.
fiddler. I'm a fiddler.
Anyway, so on a scale from 1 to shit, how shit is the studio? On a scale from 1 to 3.
Seriously, give your honest opinion about the studio.
I think it's awesome.
Well, thank you.
You know,
Don't kiss our ass.
Yeah.
I like Jerry even more
No, I think
now.
Jerry likes the style of our studio.
Yeah, you like it?
Give your honest opinion about the studio.
I think it's awesome.
Well, thank you.
You know,
Don't kiss our ass.
Yeah.
I like Jerry even more
No, I think
now.
Jerry likes the style of our studio.
Yeah, you like it?
Sure.
Did you guys think it was going to be like VIP with couches built into the walls? And
I knew what to expect.
yeah.
On a
No, that's
scale
not our studio.
from Tina to Turner, how shitty is the studio? What did you say? Tan? Because that was the correct answer I was looking for. Everybody give it up for Zach. The correct answer was tan.
Not.
No, that was good. No, that was the
yeah,
correct answer.
yes,
Shut up.
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh,
He's even
no.
got my laugh.
So, well, yeah.
No, I was just going to say, the only thing I hate about all these listeners here is the fact that I feel like I have to entertain them. I don't want to be around them.
What did you think I was going to say? What did you think he was going to say?
Say Jerry.
I should have said Jerry.
I mean, with the exception of Zach, they all could leave. I don't care. I don't want to be around any of them.
Me and Shane are going on together.
You guys are going out?
I want Shane to punch
He's
you
single.
by the end of the night.
I want to see.
Can you and Shane box each other at the end of the night?
Try some shit, Shane. See what happens.
Shane, you
Well, if Shane starts losing, I might stab you. If Shane and you got into a fight and Shane starts losing, I'm probably going to put a knife in
You're
you at
gonna
some point.
fix the fight
To be fair, you have to.
right before you're gonna jab him twice. It's gonna be like the end of Gladiator.
I'm going to slit your throat, Jerry.
Okay, so back to the concert last night. Now, I know it's really risky asking all these people that are like, you know, pretty young to come out to this like
I feel like
freak's
a
house
weirdo.
in Detroit. But we take them into the inner city of Detroit.
The nicest part.
Yeah, it is actually. And we take them to a free Andrew WK concert because we felt guilty about things. Not like canceling the show
can I
because we sent you ricin in the mail.
Can I interrupt you for a second?
Absolutely, you do anyway.
My work just sent me a text message, and I'm scheduled to work in the morning. And I'm drinking all night.
Yeah.
We clearly know what's going on. My work just said, would you like to work tomorrow afternoon instead of tomorrow morning? And I said, yes, I'd love that. And they said, great. I never want to see how you looked today. I never want to see you like that again, was the exact words.
All right, let's cover that real
How'd
quick.
you read it
now,
wrong?
during this concert, Brian Corpolango partook, and I'll leave it at that. He partook in alcohol and in cigarettes and other partaken things.
Things you partake in.
Drugs.
Drug
A lot
City.
of drugs.
Lots of drugs. Now, I've never seen you quite that happy because
They were happy drugs.
they
were good drugs.
You were happy Corpolango, which normally when you drink that
I'm
amount,
evil, Corpolango.
you're evil Corpolango.
You were so nice.
I saw like that frowny face you do sometimes, well, all the time when you're evil Corpolango. But it as the drugs took hold of you, it slowly turned into like
Yeah, I was
this
happy.
opposite weird smile.
I don't usually hate
You wanted to give everybody your electronic cigarette.
cigarettes
the
and
whole
booze.
time.
Anything I had in my hand, it was everybody's.
You just kept handing it to people.
While we were listening
People
to
were
the
smoking
band,
it, though.
Yeah.
the band, it was just Andrew WK up
On
there
a
with the
With a
piano.
keyboard.
I tap you on the shoulder, you turn around, and your entire eyes were completely black. Like Children of the Damned style. Or no, that was all white.
True
the opposite
Blood.
of that.
The exact opposite of Children of the
Yes. And that scared the bejesus out of me. And it scared Zach so much that he fell off stage and broke his clavicle.
Zach is the worst stage diver in the world.
Now, so we go in there. There's two shitty opening bands. And during, how long do you think that took? Maybe an hour and a half?
Oh, no,
Two
I
opening
lost track of all time.
Yeah, no,
I didn't know
think
what
you
time it
time
was.
traveled somehow. I was
I went-
watching you
yeah, I
just
went
kind
there
of
and
bob
back.
your head, and then you just started fading away into nothingness. And then I looked up in the ceiling, and you were there.
Yeah, I went to
I thought we were going to
winking
lose
at
you in
me.
Detroit for sure. I didn't
Oh,
think
there
you were
was a very well. I almost did get lost.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be leaving with Scott from Ballyhoo, obviously, and Nina and Marcus, my roommate.
Name other people that nobody knows.
Yeah, they're all interested.
Yeah, but
My
I know
friends.
They know
It's
the
a
first
podcast.
two.
Okay.
But I guess Greg said they came back and were like, "Where's Brian?"
5
And I
minutes later.
apparently
That's
just
everybody's catchphrase when they're hanging out with you.
Where's Brian?
I just-
Seriously, I've said that a million
I
times.
get into my own little world. I don't bother anybody. I don't.
Shut up!
The girls love it.
Oh
You're
my
making
god.
them giggle.
Brian, I always love when you scream. I'm sorry.
Chicks always do until they start crying.
Corpo's done.
It's all fun and games while Brian's screaming until I start pummeling Eisen.
I really wish you guys didn't giggle.
Yeah, you were on a different level.
Well, no. The thing is like you've seen Evil Corpolango. I tend to stick to myself. I don't bother anybody else.
Yes, you do.
No, he's just kind
You
of like...
call everybody Johnny whatever they're wearing.
That is true.
Hey, Johnny Hat.
Hey, Johnny
Blue
Stripes.
Jeans.
Johnny Dick Hat. Let's go, but
Normally you'll just lean over
Johnny
and just try
Hot
to like
Boy.
maintain balance, even though it's just like you're laying down.
I keep to myself though, and I don't throw up.
No, you did flip a table though one time, a few times actually at the bar.
Yeah, that's true.
And
You
kicked
do
over a chick.
ridiculous
Yeah.
shit.
No, you're completely wrong. You're a psychopath.
Okay, you got me.
I'm afraid to give you anything because you're going to throw it.
So your brains are mush from all that, and then you only got 45 minutes of sleep.
Yeah, and then I went directly to work.
Directly to work, which is insane to me. How are you functioning at all?
I legitimately, I went to work on Thursday, and Zach and Jerry were there, and Greg and you, and, and it got really busy. And since I'm the manager of an establishment, I have to do finances and stuff at the end of the night. I didn't leave work till 4 in the morning, and I had to work the next morning, so I was up at 7. So in 3-4 days, I've only had 3.5 hours of sleep.
That's enough.
You're not human.
And I've been drinking and doing excessive amounts of drugs.
You were like, oh man, I need blah 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 to even out my blah blah blah.
I tried to get.
I want to get Ativan because
I was trying to get Ativan because I was hungover, and that's for coma.
And then I look at you, and I'm like, that induces coma.
The first sentence you said when you came inside is, I need a drink or I'm going to die.
He looks at me and he goes, coke, meth. Woo!
The coke dance.
I'm hitting a Farley level, a Belushi level.
Yeah.
Where I
That
could
is
die at
so
any
accurate.
moment.
Yeah.
And I'm 27 when all the great people die anyways, like Hendrix and
You're
Kurt Cobain.
one white lighter away from death.
I could be dead tonight.
I hope.
All of you listeners that are here, I could die today.
Yes.
This is not even... And I don't have health insurance, so I can't really go to a hospital.
Judging by the look on Raven's face, she knows it's going to happen for a fact. As
You're not going to die in a cool way either.
Raven,
you're going to have a heart attack or something.
Oh no, it's clearly going to be a heart attack.
Yeah, it's not going to be anything cool.
It's a stroke or a heart attack.
Yeah.
See,
it's one of the two.
That'd be so disappointing.
I'm not going to die in a plane
But that's what's
crash
gonna
or anything
happen.
like
No,
that.
because
Look at him.
I want to see him in a wheelchair.
He's a
Just get
big enough
paralyzed.
stroke.
Well, I'm just saying, if I
From
have a big enough
drugs?
stroke... Dude, what the hell's going on?
You're okay, man.
I got to take a second.
Quick, somebody put a post-it note on him that says, do not resuscitate.
Are you okay? Are you just thinking about dying, so you're dying?
All of a sudden, my arms went numb. This is the second time in 2 weeks this has happened.
This
What?
is like a reverse placebo.
Oh, no. None of this is a joke either. You are gonna
No,
die.
I legitimately barely have feeling
The
in my
reason
hands.
we're starting so late right now is because you
I
were like,
needed to rest.
I need a minute, dude. I need a minute. And I'm legitimately worried about you because I need to see you in a
I
wheelchair.
almost went to the hospital this week because I
what?
felt so weird.
Weird?
Everything was uneasy.
Kind of strokey?
Dude, you barely slept. You're not taking care of yourself at all.
No.
You're ignoring your needs.
I think we should treat him to a spa day.
You need to start thinking about yourself.
This is
And not Jerry.
this section right now of my life.
Yeah.
Is maybe the second most unhealthy moment of my life. Just the not sleeping, the drinking, and the drugs.
The first unhealthy moment was when you moved into my home.
No, the most unhealthy thing I ever did. There was a day where I legitimately had a cigarette in my mouth. I was drinking a beer in a McDonald's cup. And I was eating a Big Mac at the same time. This is all things. And my friend just looks at me and goes, "You're going to die."
That's sad that you needed your friend to say that instead of having a self-realization
You might
moment.
have a heart attack right now. I can't feel my 2 middle fingers.
I mean, I have self-realization moments all the time. Normally when I meet the listeners, I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing with my life?
I'm pretty healthy.
Greg's definitely
Johnny
the healthiest.
Cancer over here
Yeah.
is somehow the healthiest man in the room right now.
Yep.
I don't get it.
Did it go into your lymph nodes?
No.
Damn it.
How does the guy
I'd be
who gets
dead.
cancer beat you and me in health?
I don't know. There's gonna be some.
I've been sicker than you
Like,
guys way
honestly,
more.
The
but
funny
right
thing
now,
is I wasn't this bad ever. It was when I moved in here,
Mm-hmm.
you and I both I wouldn't say rock bottom like everything. We just hit rock bottom physically.
No, if you move into Brian's house, you hit rock bottom. That was my rock bottom. You watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
I was drinking every
at
single
one
day
point
and
did
taking
hit rock
Adderall
bottom
every
here.
day.
Yeah.
Last live radio show.
You guys not realize my plan.
You just want to.
Oh, it's just like, where's the weed?
I don't smoke weed.
Oh, give me more drugs, whatever I can find.
Where's the weed?
I guarantee you did last night.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you
I
can't
did not
remember
smoke
shit.
weed.
You forgot that someone put a cigarette on your arm
Yeah,
because
he's
you
like, oh my
asked.
God, somebody
I
put a
asked
cigarette on me.
somebody.
Someone fucking burned me. You
Apparently,
asked them to do
I
it.
asked somebody to put a cigarette out on my arm.
That's
Well, that was when. No, I'm not gonna lie though. There was like a 2-hour stretch where I couldn't feel my arms or legs.
But you were happy.
Yeah, but that's just from drugs.
Yeah.
In general.
So maybe I just wanted to see if it's still there.
I can't
Maybe
believe
that's just a giant needle that you injected heroin.
I also like to sleep in my bed, like smoking. Like I've fallen asleep with cigarettes a couple times. I might have just fallen asleep with a cigarette.
That doesn't explain the scratch marks all over your back. But it's like, it looks like the scratch marks are coming from like
marks.
I got
the
bruised up,
inside,
man.
like something's trying to claw out of your back.
It's a large back.
It is. You just find animals and throw them
We
in
actually
there.
put Jerry and Zach's both of their backs against mine, and it was not much larger.
It engulfed it. It was a total back
It
eclipse.
was really backed out.
You absorb backs.
That would be the best superpower.
Are you just getting all these listeners here to give me an intervention?
Yes. That's
Like,
why.
are you just going to lock the door? And
They all wrote something to
brought
say to you.
here. Yeah.
Because we love you, Brian.
Is that why all of my friends were at the concert last night?
That was
To
your big
witness
hurrah.
you at your worst.
Yeah.
Now, Greg, you're not doing so hot today either.
I'm just exhausted. I had to
From what?
babysit these two fucking kids
Who
all night.
fucking who?
He almost died.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
awesome.
You point at Shane.
You would have let him
No,
go.
Zach's over there now.
Shane's
Wait, when did you
almost
guys
dead.
switch?
Shane wasn't even there.
I switched because the air conditioning was making my arm too cold.
He said he switched spots because the air conditioning was making his arm too cold.
Yeah.
You're hard to
Grow
believe.
up. Grow up.
Corpo made you sit there.
I just wanted to see him.
Okay. So you were just drinking. And
I
you
was
stayed up
wasted,
late.
and I was trying to make sure they don't die. We'll
Let's-
talk about my night when they
I
come.
gotta ask, Zach, did you drink anything last night?
Not at all.
I was gonna say, Jerry, you drank though.
A bit.
Okay.
Just
I
a little
was
bit.
wondering.
I took
Just a little
I
bit.
can't see him. Did he put that in air quotes?
I know I gave booze to like 100 people,
Did he put in C
and
quotes?
I'm pretty sure I gave it to Jerry at one
gave a
point.
lot of booze.
You gave a lot to me too, and I just kept handing it back to you.
At one point, he said, "Hey, Corporal gave me this. Take it back to him." So I took the cup and then I brought it back to you, and you loved
Well,
me.
you know what?
You're like, "Thanks, man."
I'm a bartender. There's rules on over serving.
Oh, I thought you were bragging.
No, it's a terrible profession.
Remember what last night? Maybe you don't remember, but like I tapped you on the shoulder for the second time, and you turned around and you just had a like powdered broken glass in your hand and go, you blow it into my eyes.
Party.
It was a blast.
No, but I mean, I was teetering like
Yeah.
at that point. I was pretty drunk. I'm very drug induced. So I've been tipping the bartender very well. Now they had pretty big glasses actually for a concert place, you know, like, and I'm like, can I get a double vodka and Red Bull, which is what I was drinking all night.
Yeah.
What did they do? And I'm teetering at this point. They gave me an entire
blowjob.
glass full of vodka, like a glass.
I remember that.
I asked for a double. They gave me a 5.
I drank like half of that.
Good, thank you. And then they gave me a can of Red Bull and said, "Enjoy."
Now let's
That's
get
not normal.
Let's get into
WK was in the same
the
room.
Californians.
Are we bringing him on?
Yeah.
Yeah, can we get in here? Not you, Jerry.
You pull up
Jerry,
the chair.
come over here.
I don't know if Corpo wants it.
Switch.
No, I'm pulling that up. They gotta sit. No.
When
Do I just
yeah,
lean?
yeah, pull that up there.
Listeners.
If you're sure.
I'm positive.
I really want
sorry.
permission from Corpo.
Yeah, you're fine.
You don't need.
Have a seat, Arm Man. Over here, Arm Man.
No, because
Zach.
it's Dawn.
That's just his nickname now.
Doesn't help you.
You trying to help him?
Zach doesn't know where the fuck he is. The poor man.
You took a lot of painkillers.
So first, Zach, introduce yourself.
I'm Zach.
We're done. You're done. No more talking for you. It's all about Jerry.
Jerry.
Why does Greg like Jerry so
Jerry, what's your title?
Dick drop.
Pregnant woman.
Pregnant woman.
Thank you. Now, when I met you guys in California, you guys, which in my mind I thought you were lying, told me a bunch of lies. Especially you. You introduce yourself. You say, "Oh, my dad just died." Then you go into I was agoraphobic till like 6.
What is agoraphobic?
4th grade.
It's where you're scared of. It's where you're scared of the outdoors, or like you can't go outside.
Like me.
as a kid.
You're like
You're
an
fine.
outdoorsman.
No, you.
I'm a woodsman?
You look like
Sometimes.
one at least.
What's agoraphobic?
You're afraid
You're
to go
afraid to go
your home.
outside. You sit inside.
Yeah. And what else did you say? Oh, you also follow me into the ocean,
I go, this is the first time I've been in the ocean in so long, and I live in California.
and you don't know how to swim.
I barely know. Like,
Are you
I
black?
won't die if you put me in water, but I don't know how to like this shit. Mystery to me.
Really?
That's really weird.
I don't just die if I am put in water though. Like I don't
You're
just
like a
drown.
black man. You're unemployed.
Yeah, they shrivel up
you
like
can't
the
swim.
Wicked Witch.
No, he's not unemployed.
Your dad's
Tiny
not
penis.
here.
Oh, that's great.
It was funny.
Now, Zach, if I could describe you in 3 words,
Mini Greg.
it'd be all 3 of the words would be puddin'.
Zach is the nicest guy I've ever met in my life.
I almost want to move him out here and just coach him and be his friend and be his mentor.
You would ruin him.
Yeah, why? No. If he didn't ruin him, he will not ruin him.
No, I won't.
That's
ruin him.
true.
I think Corpo doesn't like you because you're a rival.
I am not crazier than Corpo.
Yeah,
No,
you are.
he is.
Yeah.
I think he is.
Crazy off. Crazy off.
Corpo's dick wasn't out last night.
It was not.
That's true.
But it was out at the Tigers game on Wednesday.
But that's a trough you're pissing into.
So was mine.
There you
So
go.
was mine. Okay.
Now, I think Zach and Jerry are perfect for each other because they balance each other out.
Yeah.
They're gays.
You are completely level-headed.
They're not gay. They're not
But
gay.
they seem like it.
No.
That's why they're perfect
They're-
for each other.
You're like Bertner.
What?
Where you guys from again?
Oh, okay.
Orange County.
Talking there.
Californian. And
Oh,
I've had this
yeah.
discussion before. Now you guys balance each other out because, well, Zach, he's just a level-headed man
And he's a loose cannon.
with like a slightly
Wild card.
slanted
Wow,
shoulder.
Much better words.
And
We're like a shittier version of Brian and Greg.
Oh,
What,
yeah.
us? You know what? He's kind of right. I think.
true.
Well, you know what? If Jerry was fat, I think that's the only way I could hate him more. Because he's a loudmouth. I'm a big fat loudmouth. Do you know
Yeah.
what big fat loudmouths hate? Other big fat loudmouths.
what if they're making out and they're just yelling into each other's throats?
I'm so happy you admitted that you were a big
We,
fat loudmouth.
we all just got.
I know what I
boners.
am, Greg.
He owns a mirror.
I've never heard you self-reflect.
That's what I said. I said, because Corpo is my favorite, I said either Corpo is going to love me and we're going to team up against other people, or he's really going to hate me.
That theory.
And he hated me.
That theory never even came into my head because I hated you from the minute I met you.
Yep. I knew you did.
You got into my car and you had that stupid fucking haircut.
It looks like spaghetti, doesn't
I look
it?
like
No,
a
it doesn't
gay
look like
Morris.
spaghetti. It looks stupid.
It's
I
like
love
a Play-Doh
spaghetti.
machine where you smush it out.
It's sideways.
I used to be fat too. So you.
Wow.
He
was?
Big
Wasn't
fat
fatty.
loudmouth.
He used to be a
Really?
fatty with my-
I can't
There
even
it is.
imagine.
I can't imagine. He's very frail now.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Big fat loudmouths. What do big fat loudmouths hate the most? Other big fat
Breasts.
loudmouths.
They hate themselves.
Can I
Sometimes
just?
they do.
Can
Sometimes they do team
Can
up.
I interrupt for a sec?
No.
Shut up, Greg.
Yeah. You know what? Let's swap out. Now,
Yes.
we'll take Jerry in place of Corpolongo, and
I'm in for this because I need to
I'm
make it.
Greg
Not Greg. That's Greg.
will go with.
Do you remember my name?
Never mind.
Zach is Greg. Jerry is Brian.
As usual.
No, I don't remember your name. Okay, I forgot where I was going with that. Anyway, what I'm trying to get to here is Jerry is fucking crazy. And you may be thinking like, oh, what makes him so crazy? Seems like a normal guy to me. And then they make that face. Just because of the hair.
He's fucking insane.
That's a show note. Is that I'm insane?
Yeah, yeah. Here, I'm just gonna read.
insane.
I'm just gonna read the show notes here. Jerry is insane in all caps. Jerry's penis escapades. Jerry insane in all caps. Jerry's penis escapades. Jerry yelling nigger. That's in.
Turtles. Perfect. It was inappropriate. You almost got killed. Totally worth it.
Now, you are like a one-man show. It is so entertaining watching you just interact with the bums of Detroit because they're all fucking out of their mind, and you just engage them head on in some sort of calamity that ends with just racism and making them feel worse for being homeless and black.
The funnest part about hanging out with him is egging him on and keeping him going.
Yeah, well, I kind of look at you as like a chaotic weapon, and all you're lacking is focus.
I think I said that to Greg last night. I said, Greg, just point me where you want me to go. So.
You did. And I pointed you towards the stage. I said, as soon as... Actually, I'm jumping the gun here because first off, you walk in, the first thing you do is just, hey, I'm going to show my penis to everybody in this fucking place. I don't know who any of these people are, but I want them all to look dead into the eye of my penis, which is my urethra.
On stage?
I did.
Oh,
I did
awesome.
put that on
Actually,
stage.
do you know what? Nice move. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Not bad.
Maybe Jerry just needs more like explanation. Maybe you'll like him after that.
No, maybe he just needs to leave.
I said that too. No, during the opening bands, I just decided I'm showing people my penis.
What's your thought process when you're doing that?
It's funny, and then that's it. My thought process is my own giggles, and then when I stop giggling, I do stuff to make myself giggle.
Now, several people described your penis as smiling. How do you make your...
They were saying small.
Small. I will say that the way you made people look at your dick was brilliant.
Oh,
it was
so good.
absolutely
You're like,
brilliant.
It was. It caught me so off guard.
All you do is, hey!
But no, he got smarter after like word got around that this weirdo dude is showing his dick to everybody because he would literally just tap
everybody
the
knew.
biggest dude on the shoulder and just like, dude, check, like look down at my dick.
Give me the mic. What you do is you point away and you go, did you see all that shit over there?
Yeah, that's
Then
what
when
you
they
did
look,
to me.
They can't really see and you go, it's over here too, and you point at your dick. And then they look and they're like, fuck, it's his penis. Damn it.
That was one of my last sober like memories.
Yeah.
Like my drugs were just kicking in. I was pretty drunk. And he was like, hey man, look. And I looked, I go, oh, that's your penis. And I walked away. Oh, that's your penis.
Oh,
and I just
stop
walked
it.
away.
That's your penis.
No, that's your penis.
How many
Walk
times
away.
He already knew. I had no idea it was coming.
I have like a sixth sense
Of
for
penises.
penises that I don't want to see.
You should have been seed tagging people at the concert.
Yeah!
Can't get hard or pre-cum when I'm drunk.
Ever.
Well, I've never tried because...
You hear that, ladies?
Oh, God.
Drinking, you're in no danger.
Now, so I focus him. I'm like, you're going to get kicked out beforehand. Now, I don't want that. I want you to jump up on stage as soon as Andrew WK gets up there, show your dick, and
Get thrown out.
yeah, I didn't care what happened at that point.
Which I've been talking about doing that since before you even got there.
Oh, really?
There you go.
So you made me think this is like Inception.
No, it was also... you added in a couple nice touches to me jumping on stage.
Like what? Like the back rub?
Yeah, the back rub and the penis thing.
Okay. So he...
I was asking him to go downstairs and make me a goddamn
see,
drink.
that's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm not making.
What is happening right now?
Brian,
Oh my God, there's a fire!
we're taking a break soon.
Okay.
Can we have a drink then?
Yeah, we'll take a break.
First of all, that's Cameron. I want to say how Cameron introduced himself. Shane was meeting all of us, and Shane goes, oh, you're the guys from California. And he goes, and you are? And he goes, I'm Cameron. And there's a silence, and he goes, nothing.
You're like a phantom.
Yeah.
Phantom Cam.
He's nothing.
fan cam.
You have really big teeth.
That's what I was saying before.
Like you have large teeth.
you
don't have
a
a bad
dentist?
You don't have a bad teeth to gum ratio, which is weird when people have big teeth.
And when they're black.
Yeah.
I think he just has a big mouth.
No, it's not bad.
pink
It's not-
mouth?
I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
Anyway,
Ryan likes your mouth.
I'm saying you have a proper tooth to gum ratio.
you want to kiss him so
do.
bad. You want to really kiss him right on the teeth.
He's my new Greg.
Where were we with the whole concert situation? Oh, yes.
Zach died.
So Andrew WK gets up there, and Greg has footage of this. First of all, we all go into the mosh pit. And I haven't moshed since I was maybe 8 years old, and my mom tried to mash me into potato paste. Fuck me. Yeah, I'm fucking retarded too because I drink a lot. We don't need a whole backstory on getting drunk, do we?
We did.
I don't think so.
We did for
like
you.
35 minutes of him getting
Well, because I have a problem.
Yeah, and that's funny to people.
It is.
So he gets up there. You run up there. You're the first person to do this. You put your arm around him, and like, I was about to leave the mosh pit. And Greg's like, "Look, he's up there," and I turn around, and it's just Andrew WK and fucking
Jeff.
Jerry. Fuck.
No, give me the mic. Give me the mic. I have like a thing about getting on stage because if you're this like skinny, which I am now, all you have to do is get to the front of the crowd and then point to the biggest guy and go, "Get me up there," and he jumps you up there. And then I put my arm around Andrew WK and he goes, "Oh hey," and puts his arm around me. He really did say, he went, "Oh hey," like he was surprised that fans had jumped up so.
Yeah,
early.
he's
It
having
was the first song. It was
Yeah,
right
I-
away.
Well, he only played one song
For like
It
for
was
an
the
hour.
beginning
Yeah.
of the first song before the end of the show.
for one whole hour.
Now Jerry opened the floodgates for everybody else to get on stage, and by the end of the concert,
How did I not make it on stage?
Because you're too
You were
chub.
fucking-
you were like,
You were out of it.
I'm surprised that you were able to stand,
You wandered out the back door.
let alone just
Did I really?
Before you could even get, you were headed to stage and then you just went, "Yeah, I'm going that way."
Are you serious?
I swear to God, I saw you. You
Wow, I'm
told
gone.
me, I'm getting on stage, and then you just switched direction and walked, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
All I remember, like from the actual concert, I remember like all the songs sounded the same, which is normal for WK.
Well,
But
also
it
let's
was all
explain that
one-
there was no band with him. It was literally just
a
Andrew
drum
WK,
beat.
a drum beat, and his
him on a
keyboard.
piano.
And a keyboard that Greg almost knocked over when I brought Greg up
so
stage.
close to knocking his
my
keyboard
You made me
over.
look like an idiot for taking you up there.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't at all. I did.
I remember being in the mosh pit, and I was throwing kids around, and then some kid pushed me, and I said, "I'm done with this." It was cool if I was
Walked away
throwing kids.
disgusted.
I was like, I'm done. It was cool if I was doing it, but nobody can touch me.
Corpo got fucked up enough to put his arm around me right at the beginning of the Andrew WK show. And I look over and I'm like, I looked at his eyes and just went, "Oh my God, Corpo, stop."
And then he showed
Did
me
you
his
push
dick.
him?
Maybe.
Did you push his dick?
No.
What does that mean?
His butt.
Speaking of Jerry's butt,
Oh yeah, Jerry got on the.
Yeah.
He got on stage and mooned the whole audience.
and there's video footage of that.
We have video footage of all of this. And
Ballsy, man.
Wriggling out of my skinny jeans.
Why was it just so okay to go on stage?
I don't know.
Never liked that.
I've done that at one
I
concert
thought you were
before.
gonna get arrested and then you hugged him.
I told you it would be fine.
Yeah.
If
I don't know how you knew.
what if you started
Tell him that
painting
jumping off
his
stage
pants?
would be fine.
No, Andrew texted me before the show.
Oh, yeah,
He
well,
goes,
yeah.
"Hey man, get on stage."
When we were kids, we like got like free tickets to like a shitty concert. It was like Styx or in Peter Frampton. It was like, you know, like one of those shitty.
When we were kids?
Not us, but like a couple friends of mine.
Oh.
So we're sitting there and it's a shitty concert. So we just got real drunk and high and everything. We were like 17. My friend Mike hopped on stage at the end of the show and just walked backstage. So we're like, where the fuck is he? Like, what is he doing?
That's the way you do it.
And so we're waiting out in the parking lot for him. We're like, where the fuck is he? He goes, dude, I just walked in the back. And he goes, they're all really old. They don't really party. I ate a sandwich from the food thing, and I'm back.
I feel like
like, wait, what?
I feel like
you just walked in the back and ate a sandwich.
Any concert
Like,
you do that too, like you go backstage. I just have a feel. I've never done it. I have a feeling that Slash is there, just sitting on a
Always.
couch, slouched down, like.
I've been backstage once.
Yeah.
Like, and
was Slash there?
no.
Well, there goes my theory.
I was very disappointed, though, because Slash wasn't there.
Is that the end of your thought?
No. I will say, though, I was really disappointed when I went backstage because
You imagine
I'm
it being.
assuming
It's not the
huge
80s either, where there's just chicks.
No. It was a two-person bill. It was NERD and Common.
Uh-huh.
I think Common's a pretty cool guy. I'm like, that guy's pretty cool. His music's pretty cool. No, he was reading a fucking book after the show. And he didn't want
What has
anybody to
happened
bother
to
him. And he
musicians?
didn't drink or anything. And then I look over and Pharrell is just drinking a bottle of Jack Daniels to himself in a corner, like sitting in a chair. I'm like, oh, I'm going to party with that guy.
Yeah.
But then he's like, nah, dude, I don't really want, I just want to keep to myself.
So he's
Like,
partying
this
alone?
sucks.
Then
Like,
that's not a party.
I'm done. fuck these guys.
Now,
And that was the only time I
I'll
ever
never
went
go
backstage.
I'm too nervous.
At the Andrew WK show, all this is happening, and I'm about to puke after moshing. And I'm like, I'm going to die in here. This is it. This is the end. And I started seeing a white light. And I move my way through the crowd, and then I turn around, catch my breath, and then I see everybody jumping up on stage at this point. And I'm like, oh, well, shit, I got to get up there, too. I start walking towards the stage, and then out from the crowd comes Zach with this intense look on his face, clenching? Sure, I don't care. Clenching his shoulder. And I instantly knew that you got AIDS, HIV,
Everything at once.
cancer.
I've got like 20 minutes to live.
Yeah, it looked like that. And Sarah, being the nurturing one that she is, grabs you by the arm and just starts pulling. No.
Well, what happened was, I don't even remember getting...
Talking to the mic.
I'm so sorry. I don't quite remember getting on stage. I don't remember falling off, but I'm sure it happened. And I got up.
So you don't even know. So this is kind of like a mystery.
I have like tiny flashbacks of what happened.
Grassy knoll.
You blacked out.
Yeah. So I got picked up, and then I'm running just to find one of you guys to tell you, like, I'm hurt. I need to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
The first person I see is Brandon.
Which is the worst person to ask. Oh my God, I just got injured. Take me to the hospital. Brandon looks at you with cold eyes and just ignores you and continues watching Andrew.
But so I tell Brandon, like, look, I need to go to the hospital. And then after that, I just somehow ended up in the front room with Sarah taking care of me. She's a sweetheart.
All I remember from you hurting your shoulder, because I'm in no man's land, I didn't see you fall or anything. I just see Brian behind you, like holding you, like if it like you were a little kid and like your kid peed your pants and you're like, here's this kid,
Like
you know,
Simba.
Your kid
Yes.
your pants?
Yes. No. And
Your kid
Yes.
your pants?
yes. No. And so I see him holding him.
I don't know why I would ask you.
Okay, so
It's just terrible idea.
I'm sitting there taking care of Zach, and out of the corner of my eye, I see Jerry walking out with these two gangster-ass motherfucking black dudes.
Yeah, let's hear.
Explain who they were.
Let's hear his
It makes it
side
so
of it.
much better.
He's like, no, they're my homies. Right after calling them all niggers.
This is what happened. So, Greg was he saw me and Zach get on stage. I think he saw Zach on stage. I don't know. I got on stage a couple times. Greg was too scared to get on stage. What the fuck? Fuck you, Shane. So Greg was too scared to get on stage. He asked me to help him get on stage. I carry him up there. I help him get on stage. We hit on this chick. We had a blast.
It was fun.
And then I jumped down. I lost Greg immediately. I don't know where he went. And then
Omar came and got your phone and put his number in there.
You saw him?
Yeah, that's the first time I encountered Omar.
Explain who Omar is, because I
Omar's
don't
a
know.
drug
I'll tell
dealer.
you, he's this black guy. I met this black guy in the crowd, and he's like, hey, man, do you want to buy some drugs? And I go, well, I don't have any money, but I really need some drugs because I'm from California. I don't have all the drugs I need up here. And he hands me, like, a handful of stuff, and I go, thank you, man.
Just stuff?
Yeah.
He told me that it was downers, but it could.
Why didn't you share?
You weren't in sight, and I knew no one else wanted any.
Oh.
So I downed whatever he gave me, and then we're hanging out on the side of the crowd. And then next thing I know, he's like, hey, man, come with me. So I walk outdoors with him.
Who was this other black guy who was like 9
He was in
feet
the
tall?
middle of the street. I met that guy in the middle of the street. He was just standing there, and Omar walks up to him.
Why are they taking you across the street at this point?
You had no idea where you were going.
They told me. He said, "Hey, just come here," and I was like,
See, he doesn't know, but we do.
You were gonna get your ass kicked.
You were
think
going to get robbed.
I believe it was under the pretense of more drugs, but yes, I think really it was in Rob. In retrospect,
Hey,
it was
hang on,
Rob.
think about it for a second. He just gave you a handful of drugs.
Downers.
Right there.
Downers, which will
But
knock
for
you
these
out.
other drugs, for some reason, he has to take you across the street into
You
the ghetto.
were going to get robbed.
I was
at gunpoint.
I posted on Facebook last night. I was going to get killed if Greg didn't see me.
That
So, well, here's what
McDonald's
happened.
directly across the street. I've had like 4 or 5 friends robbed at
Well,
gunpoint.
this is what
you
happened.
almost got robbed.
Greg, I'm walking across the street with these black guys. Greg grabs me and goes, "It's time to go back inside," like my dad. And I go, "But," and he goes, "No." And Omar's like, "Hey, man," and he's like, "No, we're done." And he pulls me back inside to where I see Zach on the floor injured, and I walked right past him. I didn't even realize
With
it.
drug dealers. They're gonna rob you.
I was having a blast. They loved me. I'm Jerry. What could happen?
You almost died.
We'd find your corpse in
Dude,
an alley somewhere
If
like
you guys would
weeks
have come
later.
out to our live show and one of you broke their collarbone and the other got murdered, that would be so awesome.
In the same night.
Best Detroit show ever.
A kid died.
Can we bring up Crump Titty Tight?
Yeah, the homeless.
No, I wasn't here for that. So
I
Greg
was
and
for the end of it.
You can tell the story. You can
Okay,
do that.
so Greg, Jerry, and I are waiting for the Andrew WK show to start. We're like the first people in line, and this guy, black as hell, comes up to us with a bucket.
Oh God, don't say hell.
You know what, Brian? I'm sorry. Won't happen again.
HE double penises.
So this guy comes up to us and he starts, I don't really know what he said because all his words were just.
Yeah, he couldn't talk.
Pretty much
at
like
all.
every person that would
But
pass us.
we did hear that he was the #1 rapper on YouTube.
Yeah.
His name.
He had a platinum bucket, which is what his platinum was.
Yeah.
That's where you put the money.
He's the #1 rapper on YouTube, which
course.
is just a tube with "you" written on it, and he speaks.
It's
into
probably
it.
actually a video that has like 300 views that some guy videotaped him on the street because it was fucking hilarious.
Now, don't you have?
Yes, I have a great video of him rapping,
Pull it
but my
out.
phone is downstairs. We should continue it after break.
We'll do it after break. But continue talking about this guy because I walk up and you're like, check this out.
I was so disgusted with this guy. I just turned my. That was when I separated from everything.
So this guy's talking to us and we're trying to just get him to leave because
That's what you do.
Yeah, he was
They're
you have to
bums.
do that.
Unless you're me.
Yeah,
I was helping you.
unless you're Jerry who wants to
A
befriend
friend
them.
of mine gave me the best advice with bums. Ignore them fully, and especially if they're right in front of you. They think you're invisible. Like they start thinking they're going crazy because
Maybe
you're
that's
not
the
even-
reason they go crazy.
You're not even acknowledging them. Like you're
Yeah.
just like, and you keep talking, and you kind of like walk into them and
Yeah.
stuff, and they're like, "What the fuck was that?"
just like cams.
It's the greatest move you can pull.
I saw Corpo do it. Like the first time we were there, we're having a cigarette with him outside his restaurant, and this bum walks up. "Hey, can I have?" And he just goes, cuts her off, and goes, "Nope, sorry," and then looks away. Like
No.
really, and then looks away. And I was like, "See, that's how you do it if you're used to bums. Like if you live around them, that's what you do. But like people like us, where we don't see them every day."
I told the story about how I may have killed a bum. I don't quite know.
You hit him with your car in the parking lot.
Well, I backed up over him and then kept going. As in my rear
No, you
view
made the
mirror,
right
I
choice, though.
see people like chasing after me, but they're all illiterate, so they couldn't like read my license plate and all that.
HE double penis sticks.
We don't say sticks.
What was that?
What?
That's what you said.
I said nothing of the sort.
I love that it was 10 minutes ago and Greg just registered. Like, did he just say double penis sticks?
That was just a throwaway joke that did not need to be
No.
revisited.
No, Greg is losing his mind.
brought up for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
For sure. What are you throwing things at me? I could have gotten injured. What would you have done if that went right into my iris?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, yeah,
I can't even.
yeah.
Can I try to see if I remember where the "You Can Call Me Al" one is?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you're clearly wrong then.
No, try again.
Okay.
No, get off it. Get off it.
Try one.
Jerry.
I feel like
Oh, you were close. It is 11.
Sorry.
You were going for it. I really thought you were going to get it.
Well, thanks for playing. We're going to take a break and smoke, and we'll be right back.
The only thing that separates this show from the Holocaust is we put everybody in the furnace.
Well, I've been through some hard times. I don't wake up in no times. Laundry, but I spotted a mommy. Can't keep her eyes off me. It's only a matter. She needed an alkaline, so donated one of mine. And it looked like that. It's gotta be one of a kind. I never settle for call me. I guess I'm naturally naughty. I must have learned it from Toddy and all the hot body. I'm the new boss with electrical fast. TikTok, who's been on top, read up on box, on the side glass. TikTok, I'm the new boss with electrical fast. TikTok, who's been on top, read up on box, on the side glass. To the baseline, and I wonder what she tastes like. Only thing on my mind. And I hear it in her voice, she's giving me no choice. She's showing me thighs and the keys to the new Porsche. She wanna find out the hard way. She wanna jump on the highway. She wanna fly back to my place. You won't see her till Tuesday, maybe Thursday, maybe Friday, maybe Saturday, yeah. I'm the new boss with electrical fast. TikTok, who's been on top, read up on box, on the side glass. I'm the new boss with electrical fast. TikTok, who's been on top, read up on box, on the side glass. Like your style, yeah. Your style, yeah, girl. Your style, yeah, girl. Your style. Flip-flop, I'm the new bar whip, electrical fast. Tip-top, who's been on top, in the pan box, on the side glass. Flip-flop, I'm the new boss with electrical fast. Tip-top, who's been on top, in the pan box, control the side glass. Yeah, yo. Into 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 the side glass. Yeah, yo. now, but they seem so far away from your life and all of its worth. Was it that someone who brought you in? Was she a little baby girl? Was she a perfect number 10? How did you meet her? And how would you know all of the troubles that you face and the distance you would go just to please her and ease her pain? No matter how hard you try, things will never be the same, and it's the hardest thing I'll ever have to do. And it's the hardest thing I'll ever have to say when the feeling goes away. When the feeling goes away. Oh, now I can remember the last time we touched. Oh, but I know it was right as rain, and I couldn't get enough. How did we get here? Where we gonna go? Now that we seem so far away from the love we used to show, and it's the hardest thing I'll ever have to do. And it's the hardest thing I'll ever have to say when the feeling goes away. When the feeling goes away. Oh, now it's time to turn the page another day. Coming, going away to waste, and now we face the truest test of our faith. And I don't believe it. Now it's time to turn the page another day. Coming, going away to waste, and now we face the testament to our faith. And I don't believe it's the hardest thing I'll ever have to do. And it's the hardest thing I'll ever have to say when the feeling goes away. When the feeling goes away. When the feeling goes away. Oh no, when the feeling goes away. Yo, yo, up and down we go. It's on a human roller coaster. Watch out, 'cause so never get you by. You see me lean no closer. I don't know. I'm just trying to get to that. Fact I am, but don't know it yet. The world eludes us all, oh, how we forget. Hero to zero, righteous and evil, strong for the weak, we people for people. When the truth comes, we will be divine. Until then, yo, yo, up and down we go. It's on a human roller coaster. Watch out, so never get you by. And see me lean no closer. I don't know. Give your best to receive no less. Be it fit or coincidence, I pray. Breathe in, breathe out, one lesson at a time. Hero to zero, righteous and evil, strong for the weak, we people for people. When the truth comes, we will see one sky. You by, you see me lean no closer. I don't know. Yo, yo, up and down we go. It's on a human roller coaster. Watch out, 'cause so never get you by. You see me lean no closer. I don't know myself in the depth of the stillness, with my God and my conscience to witness. When the truth comes, we will be divine. Give your most to receive it no less. With your stomach up inside your chest, hands up, we going for a ride. Called life, yeah. Yo, yo, up and down we go. It's on a human roller coaster. Watch out, it's so never get you by. And see me lean no closer. I don't know. And yo, yo, up and down we go. It's on a human can see the sun come up. Time to get away from here. Time to make a new plan up again. Water never felt this good, and air it never felt so pure. Time to make a new plan up again. Well, it was true when I said it. I'd rather forget it when the past don't matter now. You think I owe you, but I gotta go. You see, the past don't matter now. And it feels like life is taking over. It feels like it's meant to be. And it feels like life is taking over. It feels like it's meant to be. 'Cause I can see the sunrise on my way. I can see the road rise to meet me. I can feel the earth underneath my feet. And I can see the stars on top of me. And I say don't ever come down. No, I need your light now, right now. Yeah, don't ever come down. No, I need your light now, you're right now. Yeah. Now that I've come this far, I'm never looking back, no. Time to make a new plan up again. Things have never looked this clear. I'm never looking back, no. Time to make a new plan up again. 'Cause I can see the sunrise on my way. I can see the road rise to meet me. I can feel the earth underneath my feet. I can see the stars on top of me. And I say don't ever come down. No, I need your light now, right now. Yeah, don't ever come down. No, I need your light now, right now. And it feels like life is taking over. It feels like it's meant to be. And it feels like life is taking over. It feels like it's meant to be. Well, it was true when I said it. I'd rather forget it when the past don't matter now. You think I owe you, but I gotta go. You see, the past don't matter now. And it feels like life is taking over. It feels like it's meant to be. And it feels like life is taking over. It feels like it's meant to be.
I slammed the door right in your face. How's it feel? How's it taste? And look how you won't dance with me. Why has December made you so mean that you're looking so far past me?
It's Wreckless Media Radio coming back from break. If you're just tuning in live, we have a huge studio audience. Look at these fucking idiots. They actually bought tickets to come to Detroit.
Hang on.
I laughed so hard when somebody... Was it you? You were like, it's my vacation to Detroit. And that has never been said by anybody.
I've never seen you with a zit on your face until today.
Oh, yeah. Here,
yeah,
I have never seen him have one zit.
See that? It's a big one, too.
That's nice.
That's bonkers.
Right there. You see that on my nose?
Are you going through puberty?
No, I wish. It was about years of my
puberty.
That just means like death. That's menopause.
Okay.
When I stop bleeding out of my dick. That's
finally.
Yeah. I forgot to mention also that we have a call-in line, 313-406-7769, or Skype us, Wreckless Media Radio, all one word. Call in or don't. I don't care.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Yeah. What was I getting into? That's you. Yeah, let's call you. Actually, no, we're going to do a segment. Call in or don't. I don't care.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Yeah. What was I getting into? That's you. Yeah, let's call you. Actually, no, we're going to do a segment. Dude, he's gonna get so many pranks.
Someone for 651.
What if he answers?
5
Holy shit. That would be fucking weird.
4-4. Everyone in the show. Yeah, he's been avoiding me. He faked his death to get rid of his faggot son.
Record your message.
Wait.
When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for
Talk
more
to your dad.
options.
I'm sad now.
Oh, no, we gotta call back now. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, we'll call you back.
Oh, I gotta call back. Sorry,
His
Dad.
number's still active if he's dead.
You know, sentimental. So you could hear, that was his dad's voice.
Brian's asking the right
Hang up
questions.
the phone. I don't know if my mom.
The hard-hitting
It's like a
ones.
line you don't need to pay for. I'm just thinking of the finances at this point. You don't need to pay for that line.
It's true. You know, he doesn't care
I
about
don't
it.
think my mom knows how to My mom doesn't know how to deactivate a phone. She's so.
You've told me yourself
I don't
that
know
you're
how to.
poor and your family doesn't have any money.
Hang on, Jerry's dad.
My mom has a bit of money. My
We're
mom has
recording
money
this
in
right
the
now.
bank. I think I'm poor as shit.
I just thought of something.
He's me.
No,
But no.
kinda.
No.
Kinda like a
Much more
a
attractive.
chip off the old block.
My dad's a lion.
He
Kinda.
could be your new son.
He could be my son. And that's
Right,
why
Jer?
I dislike him so much.
There we go.
What do you think?
We finally got to the bottom of this.
No, do you want a new dad?
Because he's my dad and he sees what a disappointment.
Exactly.
Here, you know what? That's why we brought you on the show. You want a dad.
Everybody, congratulations! Yeah, you won the free dad giveaway.
Why do I have to be his dad?
Well, you can't choose
It's
your
time
kid.
for you to have some responsibility in your life. You can't choose.
I don't
your
want to
kid.
be his dad, though.
You can't choose your kid.
You know, you have a baby with some, but you should have been more careful. You know.
I would not be raising
No,
him.
we would.
Shut up.
No, let's have a
I wanna hear
heart to heart between father and son.
Connect.
We would be out together getting raped.
I've never been raped before.
I know, because you're not my dad. If you were my dad, my pussy would have rubbed off on him, like the pussiness of me.
I'm not a pussy, though.
Yeah, but you would be if that was your son.
Not
I think
yet.
you would be tough because you are my son.
You rub off on each other.
Oh, yeah, you guys
Right,
might
yeah.
rub off on each other.
I think you wouldn't have that stupid haircut, and you'd be more daddish. You'd be like a young me.
Really, picture me being tough.
Yeah, I like that.
Fucking
You
hard.
can't see, I got you.
I just imagined you like as skinny as you are now, but with like the super shredder stuff from.
Yeah.
I know. I just imagined him with tattoos. More tattoos.
I have
covered in tattoos.
If you're
Neck tattoos, eye
I don't
tattoos.
approve of tattoos for my son.
What do you have to say to that?
I don't know. Tattoos.com. I'm plugging.
You say fuck you, Dad.
Yeah, tell your dad off. Don't let him talk to you like that.
Fucking man up.
Yeah.
Stick up to my dad.
Brian,
Grounded.
That's how you earn respect.
You're fired.
what would you say to him? A heart to heart. What would you say to your son to change him if he was that way?
There's nothing you could do. I'm a lost
No,
man.
hey,
Since
we're
I'm so
letting-
successful, I'd say. Is that funny?
That's the punchline.
Is that funny to you? Yeah, man. I would say, get your shit together, Jerry. You're my son. We don't do these. You're a Corpolongo. We don't do that.
Jerry Corpolongo.
I have an Uncle Jerry, but he doesn't have the same last name.
Is that him?
Well, then it all works out, doesn't
It all comes full circle.
Now, what do you
Very
want to say back to
eerie
your dad?
similarity.
I love you, Dad.
Are you changed?
Tugging on his heartstrings. Let's see.
I love you too, son. But
When you said I love you, you
it's
turned
not-
to your phone and started texting.
It's not that I'm mad at you. I'm just disappointed. You could be so much more. You could be like me.
You know what? I'm disappointed too.
You
tugging on the heartstrings.
See, here's my thing. As my son, you're a dickhead, which is fine. I'm a dickhead. You like to drink and do drugs. That's fine. But you don't do enough drinking and drugs.
Because I get distracted by taking my penis out.
Yeah, but I wake up in gutters. You need to be more like your father.
I've woken up in.
He's a prize.
Like house gutters?
Yeah, the rain gutter.
Here's the only reason I don't wake up in gutters, because Zach puts me to bed.
Rain gutter.
Do you guys love each other now?
I love you. You're my son.
I love my dad.
And that closes the creepiest segment ever done on Wreckless Media Radio.
I love my new dad. Fuck that dead guy. Corpo's where it's at.
My baby boy is all grown up. I'm so proud of my baby boy.
Can I hit the
see
yeah
this
button
guy? That's
now?
my son.
Do I have your permission?
Hey, that's my boy.
Yeah, whenever.
You got it.
That's my boy right there. He's playing with the microphone thingy.
So
I love my dad.
So Brian and Jerry, father and son.
Shut up.
Oh, come on.
Why are you? We already got it. Father and son. You're just reiterated.
Now that he's your son,
You just.
mean to him?
Well, I don't want him talking shit about my fucking son.
Zach and Greg.
This is my fucking boy. He's not your kid. I don't go to your house.
Your own
and tell
flesh
you.
and blood.
Kid like that.
You know what? Fuck you, Brian.
Which brings us to our next segment.
You got a fucking problem, bro?
We got another free dad giveaway.
I'm proud of him.
Greg, Zach, come on up.
New dad.
Let me just preface it. Zach and Greg are not like father and son. They're like Greg.
Clones.
Yeah, Greg and Greg Jr. Like, not even
Like father and son. My dad's name is Greg.
He's like,
my son's name is
he's
Greg.
like your younger brother.
But Zach.
You're Greg the third.
He's been copying you down to your laughs since he heard Wreckless Media.
Good. You've learned. I'm the best dad on Reckless Media Radio because look how the guy I molded turned out.
You call my parenting into question?
No. Best dad ever right there.
Who the fuck do you
This
think
is turning
you
into
are?
Family Feud.
Who is the most level-headed fan we have?
Huh?
Cameron.
Okay.
Cameron.
I'd say Flat Top Joe.
Here's my.
It's my son.
I don't want you to come in here and try to be a better parent than me because you're not. You've never even met this guy, and you let him get hurt yesterday. Do you know what my son did? You know what my son did? My son diverted getting his ass kicked 100 times. You know why? Because he's a smooth talker. Your kid fucking breaks his arm, and where's your insurance to cover it, Greg?
I'm a dad because I earned it. You're a dad because his died.
No. I promoted Corpo. I made him earn it.
Here's the thing. You can't promote me. I adopted.
Hang on, I gotta interrupt. Jerry's real dad is on the line. Hello?
Heard you were feeling kind of sad. I'm going to be your new dad.
He said, heard you were feeling kind of sad. I'm gonna be your new dad. And then he just hung up.
The best phone call we've ever got.
God. That was Cleve.
I'm just proud of my son.
That was
I don't
well
want
placed.
Dickhead fucking Armenians fucking running their mouths about how I raise my fucking son.
No, Greg.
That's all you have to say.
Greg, let me ask you this.
That's all I have to say. Don't tell me I'm a parent. Fuck off.
Whose boy do you think could take the other?
I saved your son's life last night.
Yeah,
you
but
weren't
you couldn't
there.
save your own damn son's life.
He's fine.
Whoa, hold on. Give me that. I would have got out of that fine.
My son is street savvy.
No, you wouldn't have.
Zach
My
has seen
son
me-
is street savvy.
Zach has seen me get into worse situations than two black guys.
No.
Two black guys is nothing.
The way you get out of fights is by joining them and making fun of me.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, right?
You wouldn't have been there. My kid doesn't go across the street with strange black men.
No, he jumps off stages
Yeah, he
and
broke
breaks his
his fucking
goddamn
arm.
collarbone. Where were you to catch your son?
It is a fag arm.
Where were you to catch your son?
He was doing.
Where was I? I was videotaping it.
Yeah, a bad dad. The fact of the matter is my son was smart enough to know to hang out with you because you wouldn't let him get hurt because you've got to be a parent. I know that I raised my son smart enough to listen to other parents because I'm not always going to be there.
Now, Greg, what do you say to that?
That's a good dad.
You didn't raise your son.
I did. I let somebody else raise him.
Oh, Corpo.
Yeah, what's up?
Did you kill my dad so you could be my dad?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Forget about it.
Don't worry about it. The only thing that matters now is you're my son. You're not Greg's son. You're not this gay guy's brother. You're my son.
Now,
I'm happy you're not my son.
Now,
I don't want to be involved in this.
I want to see an embrace between father and son between you two.
I can't do
because,
it
he can't do
his
that
arm's
because
hurt.
his son got hurt yesterday. Yeah, my son's perfectly healthy. We'll high five right fucking now. That's what dads and sons do.
You know what I've learned?
That's what we do.
You know what I've learned?
We tell each other stories and we laugh and we give each other socks on Christmas. We drink eggnog. We laugh about his mother.
Smoke cigars.
Shut up.
Yes, Dad.
I am not.
We go to our grandfather's grave and we drink whiskey and bourbon and we laugh and we go to Cedar Point and wait in all the lines and we make fun of weird kids. And you know what we do? We just dad and son out. And that's all that really matters. We don't let each other jump off of stages, get hurt, and act stupid. Do you know what we do?
Yeah.
We do family stuff.
It's like being California.
Like ecstasy.
Is it?
Yes. Hey, do you know what?
Yeah.
it's one in the same.
Hey, dads and sons that play together, they stay together, Greg. Remember that.
Greg, what did you do for your son?
Okay,
What
no,
did
you know what?
do?
I'm going to openly admit
Did you
right
take
now.
your son to the hospital? No, Uncle Brian did.
Uncle
You didn't
Brian.
even do it.
Oh, no, I have nothing to do with this family
Shut up.
situation.
Me and my kid were having a grand old time over at Andrew WK. Because you know why? My son likes him, and so do I, because we connect on things.
Greg, what were you going to say?
I just don't think I'm ready to be a dad now.
I don't think you were ever ready to be a
think
dad.
you convinced me that I'm a bad dad.
I'm smelling an abortion.
I never wanted this. I never wanted any of this. Look
I'm
at him.
sorry. I'm so sorry, Zach.
He looks just like you.
It's
stupid.
terrible. That's like an
I've
accident.
never been able to look a fetus in the eyes and say, you're going to die. Although I really have always wanted to. But I can check that out.
But
It's my
you know
time.
what,
It's my
Ryan?
time.
That's why I'm a good dad. I would never say that to him.
I take back saying I was a better
You know
dad.
what?
You proved it.
I was scared when he came into this world. Now, I became more of a man.
Yeah.
You got Scott! And we have Scott from Ballyhoo and Nina from Ballyhoo Scott.
Scott, I'm sorry if I showed you my penis, man.
Shoulder, dude. I didn't see it.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. But he really tried. Now, Scott is here to perform their new hit single. You would just pull an Andrew WK and pull out some.
Play this.
Yeah.
That was all it was. It was a
That
good
is
show.
exactly what it was like for 3 hours. Oh, we're getting a phone call. Hello.
Get Brandon on the show.
Shut up.
Nina, be careful with that wire.
Nina.
That's the lifeblood of me. What?
Brandon's not coming on the show.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah. Oh, we forgot to mention the best part of the story. Brandon's dead now. He died last night from a drug overdose.
Oh, that's a shame.
Guy's got to learn how to deal with his drugs.
Shut the fuck up.
Die last night.
Shut up.
Now, we didn't talk at all about the trip to the hospital yet.
No.
Which was kind of entertaining just because Jerry is a lunatic once again. And did somebody told me that you got in trouble for peeing on somebody's car.
Oh, yeah.
Is that true?
Yeah. Here's what happened. So, we all get to the hospital. Sarah and Zach go inside the room because Zach's hurt.
Yeah.
And then I go in.
Not a hospital room. This is a hotel.
Brian was on the phone and then he went home to get his charger. I didn't know that. So I thought you were outside on the phone still. I go inside with Zach and Sarah And then Sarah kicks me out because I was smart mouthing the doctors.
What exactly did you
What did you say?
I was immediately talking to all the doctors, like jokingly, because they love it when you're chummy with them. And I go, "Hey, get this man a drink."
Let me explain something. When people
that's my boy.
huff and then storm out of the room, they're not entertained.
That's my boy.
I'm entertained when they do that. So
True.
That's my boy.
I tell a doctor, I go, "Get this man a drink, and do you guys sell cigarettes?" And then Sarah goes, "You should wait in the waiting room."
Brings a tear to my eye.
Oh, by the way,
That's my boy.
Jerry is now son to Brian, and I am now son to Greg.
Not even.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really does.
That boat has sailed
No, it's gone.
straight into the river where you be drowned as a child.
Well, here's
Greg's
what
not
you
ready to
caught.
be a dad because he's a terrible father. Me, I did a good job. I did a good job with you.
So now that you guys are enemies and you're like dead.
We're just buds.
Okay, well, you're about to be because I created a little game for all of us to play. And it's called the Zach and Greg Hair Off.
You're not taking any hair off my body.
No, we're gonna reveal.
I think we're going to be taking a lot of hair off
He's
of both
so
your
much
bodies.
hairier.
Now,
I'm having a lot of fun with that.
this idea came to me in a dream.
I'm not doing it.
And by dream, I mean I saw an Instagram photo where you guys compared arms. And let's do that right now. Put your arms next to each other.
Oh, kid.
Now,
wins.
first thing you notice is...
No, don't. No, hey, I'm gonna stop you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because you know what? Maybe Greg is ready to be a father because you always want your son to do better than you. And that's what's going on right now.
Or maybe we got it wrong, like Zach's the dad.
You could be my dad.
I think Zach might be the dad. Anyway, the first thing you notice is Zach has much more hair, and Greg is known for some of the hairiest arms I've ever seen.
Until you met him and Robin.
The second thing you notice is that you live in California and you're more pale than Greg.
That is really weird.
I tan.
Yeah, why are you pale, son?
I try to stay inside. Other people go out tanning. I pale up.
See, this is my boy. I like to stay inside.
I'm
too.
inside getting high and drunk.
Man,
Look, Corpo's gonna cry. He's so proud right now.
if I could actually have a son that skipped all the shitty years and became an adult right away, I wouldn't pick him, but he'd be like my third choice.
Okay.
And I'd be really happy.
Fair enough.
I'll take it.
Fair,
I would
bronze
be very
medal, yeah.
happy with that.
You're the bronze medal sons that nobody wants.
I'm just worried about my hair. None of it's leaving my body.
Oh, I'm gonna shave it.
I'm telling you right now.
Now, okay.
We're gonna tweeze it.
I'm not.
This is what I want.
hair.
No. Listen. Oh yeah, we also have the demerit system.
Oh, Jesus
So be
Christ.
prepared
I'm
for
not
that.
in the demerit game.
Okay. Now you.
Me.
Wait. First of all, I have to do this. Hair off. You grab his arm hair.
Ooh.
No.
You grab his arm hair
Come on.
Oh.
What are you scared?
There'll be a post
and kiss.
Zach was so excited still.
Oh no. Are we pulling your hair off?
It's a hair off.
This is gonna hurt.
Hair off.
Dad.
Don't be a gay.
Was that rude?
Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Oh my God, you have so much.
I don't know. You're not Mike.
I can't even do this to you. How can you do this to me right now?
The harder.
You have all of it.
The harder he pulls, you have to pull.
Oh, okay, you're gonna beat me.
All right. Here we go.
Zach,
He's on.
And
Viking. He's on fucking Viking.
That's true. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Hair off! Oh, I got some!
That's all right. What happened?
Feed it to me. Hurry.
The camera. the camera.
That was the worst, stupidest idea we've ever done on the show.
I got 5 hairs.
Whoa, wait
I
a second.
feel that.
That's
There has been much stupider.
way worse.
Why didn't that hurt? Stupid.
hair is
We were
gross.
lighting
The winner of the hair
fireworks
off
in the
is loser.
studio once.
Hair instantly becomes really gross as soon as it leaves the body.
You asked me to pull another man's arm hair.
Now do face hair.
No, that's not happening.
My son likes this. We're into it.
He can't grow facial hair just like you.
And neither can I.
I'm out of here.
I'm a bull. He really is. He might be my son.
I'm smelling a sex off between you two.
Ooh, sex off.
Zach's off.
Wait, did you say that with an A in it?
Maybe.
No, sex.
Oh, sex. Not
Like sexual
No
intercourse.
saxophones.
No. Well, that would be entertaining too. Father versus
Can
son.
you play the
And a
saxophone?
saxophone to the death.
Can you? I can't.
He's in a
I can
band.
play a mean skin flute.
Wait. Oh, don't muck it up.
You're learning lessons left and right.
I'm gonna shape you to be a man.
Now, who won that hair off?
Oh, the young kid.
Yeah, of course.
That boy.
Well,
he had less hair to work with too.
You know, you're younger. One of these days, you're gonna live up to your father, and you'll be the best hair offer this side.
You really thought that, like, you'd imagine that would hurt, and I didn't feel anything. I didn't think he got any
That's
hair.
because you're a numb.
You
You're
didn't
a
win,
numb
but I'll take you out
person.
for ice cream anyway.
That's fine. Good. Take me.
Now, Brian, I think, would win this just because all of his limbs are completely numb at all times. Well, at least today, because he's suffering from a stroke as we speak.
I'm not doing well.
You look a little pale. No, that's you have rosacea. But if
I
we got
drink
rid
a
of
lot.
that, it would be pale as a gray ghost.
I would assume so.
It's a gray ghost.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
So many people in here.
Yeah, we even have more people now.
We have more people on the way. Hey.
And people have a jug of, I assume that's urine of a man that really needs to drink some water.
Riot punch.
What is that?
Just booze and punch.
Oh. Is that what you call them?
Riot punch.
Oh, let's see. What do we got here? I want to talk about an issue I'm having today. Now, of course, this happens, you know, besides the pimple on the side of my nose. That's
really embarrassing for you.
Oh, I know. And of course, it happens, like, right before I meet all the fans. And, well, no.
Were you really
Image
confused
cannot be
when you
ruined
first
anymore.
saw it?
What?
Were you confused when you first saw it? I've never seen you with a pimple.
Oh, I thought it was.
once.
I thought cockroaches laid eggs under my skin.
It's really weird.
Which I'm hoping for because I don't want to like pop it. I just want them to crawl out of
What
my
about
skin.
maggots?
Huh?
What about maggots?
No.
What if boogers came out of your nose?
Oh my god, what happens if it was a bed of boogers?
If it was a bed of boogers?
In
No.
your nose.
No. Instead of like a water bed, it's just like drizzly
A
boogers
booger bed.
and filling a water bed. Well, no, I'd die. I'd rather die. Even knowing that exists somewhere in the world, I don't even have to sleep on it. I would rather commit suicide.
I really don't understand how me and Greg have not picked our nose for months and then filled a mystery box with it.
I don't have that many boogers.
I mean, I do, but I get rid of them.
One day, you guys are going to come in here, and I'm going to retape together the mystery box.
No, don't do that.
Don't ever bring it back.
It's going to be a Frankenstein.
It's a done deal.
You're scaring my boy.
Anyway, so besides the whole pimple thing, I'm meeting a bunch of the fans today, and I'm trying to take vitamins because I feel like that will help me function
That's a
mentally
good idea.
today.
I might need some of those.
And I Googled how to stay mentally sharp. And then there's a bunch of like, buy this product, blah, blah, blah. I read fish oil. Okay? So
Get those omegas.
I know I have like a shit ton of vitamins that I never ever take. And I find the fish oil, omega-3 fatty acids or whatever, the pills are like this fucking
They're
big.
huge.
Yeah, they're huge.
And I am terrible at taking pills. I don't know. I've done it on the show before where I'm
you
trying to
almost
take
threw
vitamins.
up.
Yeah.
Oh god. No, you did throw up.
When I was training for Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
And I almost choked to death. Now, I'm like, I'm going to totally die if I try to take this pill. So what I do is I take a knife and I slice into it. And I thought it was like a gel inside of it because it looks like a gel tablet thing, you know? I slice into it.
Oh, it is
not
goo.
gel.
It's goo.
No, it's not goo. It is just literally fish oil squirts me all over the fucking face.
Why would you cut a fish oil in half?
Because I just wanted to squirt it into my mouth. I can't take the giant pill.
You're weird.
You're so fucking weird.
Now hang on. If I was
Why did you do
It's a
that?
pill. You
Take
swallow.
the pill. You're an adult.
I can't take the pill. It was so huge.
Let me teach you. As a
I know you know how to open your throat for things.
Corpo's dying.
Yeah, penis. Good one. As a drug addict who hates taking pills, what you have to do is, I don't know if you've tried this before or not.
No.
Because I don't listen to this shit show. Good one. As a drug addict who hates taking pills, what you have to do is, I don't know if you've tried this before or not.
No.
Because I don't listen to this shit show.
I met him on Wednesday when I bought him drugs. Thank you.
Have you ever taken a pill that you couldn't swallow?
Is this drugs or penis?
But the thought,
Just a pill.
Son, penises are not pills.
Oh, thanks, Dad. The answer is no. I swallow everything.
Does anybody know what I'm going through?
Don't gay it up.
I can't take a pill. Anyway, so this thing squirts me in the eye.
Demerit.
Oh, yeah.
Spray it into your mouth. Just spray it in your mouth as long
Now,
as
the
you can.
demerit system here on Wreckless Media Radio, this is how it works. We have Twilight Woods for men, which is, I don't even fucking know.
so bad.
And you spray it into your mouth.
Do I huff it or spray it?
You just spray it into your mouth and then spit into that. Or puke into that. Whatever happens.
Whatever's going to happen.
I'm puking because Corpo gave me a bunch of drugs.
You gotta hold it down though for like a good 10 seconds.
10?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's heavy.
How about 0.10, which is 1?
If you do it for
Just put it in your mouth, kid.
that was all you could do.
Wow.
That's fine. That's fine. It wasn't a big offense. It was not a big offense.
It gets really gross. You smell disgusting.
So, this juice gets all over my fucking body. It's on my face. It's all over my hands.
Fish juice.
Hey! Fish juice. Shut up! I'm so glad you did
He
that.
sounded like a monkey.
What the fuck was that?
I was attacked by monkeys once.
Okay, we're gonna move on from that.
And let's never talk about that again and go on.
And at this point, I'm waiting for people to show up. And I smell like fish. I smell like an unclean vagina. I smell terrible. And I'm afraid that everyone's going to think that I have that thing where it's like, there was that teacher that like, they just stink. They have some sort of like chemical imbalance. And then they have like the worst body odor of all time. And I didn't want the listeners to think that about me. So I go straight to washing my hands, and I'm washing it for 20 minutes. Do it with me, boy. Maybe maybe
do it with me, boy.
Maybe you're my son.
You guys look like you might be able. Like if you had better hair, you could be his son.
Well, here's what happened. I watched it happen. I introduced him to Wreckless. Yeah. He tried to copy Brian. Wow. Realized he sucked too much and then just went for Greg.
Don't kiss his ass. We're corporal.
That's what I
we
did.
don't do that.
I was insulting. Hey, what? I wasn't insulting. I wasn't kissing up to him. I was insulting Greg.
You insult Greg.
You still don't seem pleased.
Corporal Lagos insult Greg's.
Well, here's the thing. I don't insult Greg because he's my friend. We don't throw our friends.
You insult.
Merit. Took it like a man. He's.
We're losing control.
No. It's getting sloppy.
All right, next listener.
Needless to say, I can't get rid of the fish smell, and it's with me, and I have to live with it after getting. I have chemical burns now. It escalated from washing your hands to bleach and just trying to melt it off my skin. Done. Is he puking in there? Hang on, let me turn this down. Wait. Shh. Silence! Yeah! Is he still puking?
Nah, he's back.
I made it!
Yeah.
Demerit for not puking.
I'll taste like wood for men. That was way worse than I remember.
It always is.
I think the last time you were maybe more drunk.
I don't know. That was really
I have to demerit myself for that last story, and I'm so sorry that I thought that could be extended into a topic.
It's starting to smell, Brian.
It smells like wood.
It is woods
Like
for me.
fish in here.
What? Fuck you guys.
Trash can.
Trash can.
I got.
Give me my mouth.
It's so bad.
What? Fuck you guys.
I will say.
Here.
Talk. You're done.
I just want to tell the listeners, after hearing demerits, it is that bad, but the worst part is burping it up. If you guys burp
Oh no, it's really gross.
because I burped.
We should
Twilight
play
Woods for
Samantha
men.
Ronson.
Puking Samantha Ronson.
I'll puke to it. I'll puke to anything.
You don't have to lower yourself
Sorry,
to impress
Dad.
people.
Sorry, Dad.
You're a Corpolongo.
You're
Remember
right.
that.
What?
We're
Fuck
better
you
than that.
guys.
We're better than that.
That's the family crest.
We're better than that.
There's something wrong with this because it's like getting low and it just like hurts. It's not even
was
flavor
painful.
anymore. It just pains.
It wasn't good.
That's why I stopped.
I hate you guys.
That's a demerit.
No, that's not
I
a
hate
demerit. I'm not. I denounce the demerit system.
It's so bad.
I don't want to feel like you guys right now.
It's so bad.
Amazing.
No,
So bad.
You did it for like a half a second. That's a joke.
If you're gonna do anything, do it like a pussy.
All right, let's do puking to Samantha Ronson.
Oh shit! No.
No.
He's so disappointed.
No, you're not doing hot right now.
You gotta host the
it's
show,
terrible.
dude.
I'm just trying to fight through it.
Host the show, man.
I've gotten by this far with never doing that.
No, you do.
Shut up, other dad.
Okay. No, I think I'm good. I was like teetering on
It's
the edge.
really
of
bad.
Everything I ate today.
It's
coming.
That is the
terrible.
dirtiest trash can in the world.
We've thrown up.
You don't judge it.
It's so fucking
We've
gross.
thrown up in that trash can.
It's never been washed.
We've thrown up in there multiple times.
All of our puke's in there. Like Dee's puke is in there.
Oh, then I want nothing to do with Red Bull.
Just dive right in.
I dove in, yeah.
I don't want to like contaminate my drink now with my mouth.
I
can never drink again.
My drink does my drink does not taste good anymore.
Mine's gone.
Let me spit into my candy skull. Oh, it's a cork. Spit skull.
Oh, spit skull.
Yes. Which leads us to the next and most important topic of tonight's show.
Thank you so much.
I just don't feel well after taking that wood from it. That wood from it was heavy.
That was rough. It was worse than I remember it.
Way worse. Like this might. I'm drinking Red Bull and it's not water. Red Bull kills me.
Anyway, thank you for listening.
You ruined your night again.
We gotta come up with like a more like feasible demerit system, like a sticker with a thumbs down on it. Anyway, follow us on Twitter and all that shit. Blah, 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 blah.
No, you can plug anything. Sucks.
And see you next week.
Yeah, bye.
That was the worst ending to any show.
Say bye.
Goodbye.
Terrible.
Goodbye!
That's better.
Do you have any final words for your son?
I love you. I love you too, Dad. See,
Beautiful.
that's how dads work.
Beautiful.
That's how dads work?
Don't question my.
It's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. We're both your dad.
You don't have a dad.
Brian's my grandpa?
According to tonight's mythology, you're not even existing anymore. You were an abortion. All right, goodbye.
You gotta put me in my place.
There is a show on internet radio. It will make you laugh for an hour and a half. Almost every week, Brian Barris the Greek gets his friends on the mic to tell us stories like Greg from the show once had a thing to confess. One day he tried on his mom's wedding dress. It didn't fit because Greg was too fat. Started to rip all the way in the back. But Nancy, his mom, doesn't seem to be mad. Growing up there would have made every kid bad. Fender's called Polango, always acts like he's old. Talks like a dad and maybe should wear a hat. Because he's wearing loafers, drives when he's loaded. Even pretends that his car exploded. And Brandon Boyer, he just likes to get naked. Show off his penis until you can't take it anymore.
pussy and pussy loves me like I live into the. Give me that, give me that. Now I love pussy and pussy loves